Shabet Birir, KTN.
To the ongoing University of Nairobi leadership wrangles now, and the Ministry of Education has reinstated Professor Margaret Jesang Hutchinson as acting Vice-Chancellor just a day after the University Council appointed Professor Jackie Mullah to the same position. The ministry has also rejected all recent appointments made by the University Council, including Professor Mullah's, effectively nullifying the council's efforts to assert control over the university's leadership. All this happening after the frontrunner of the position of Vice-Chancellor, Professor Bitangen Demo, withdrew from the race, citing procedural irregularities in the recruitment process. Education reporter Lewis Nyaundi reports.
The leadership probe between the University of Nairobi management and the Ministry of Education has now moved from bad to worse and is now taking an ugly turn. On Friday, the Principal Secretary for Higher Education, Beatrice Nyangala, disowned two letters from the University Council chairperson that appointed Professor Francis Jackie Mullah as Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic Affairs and Acting Vice-Chancellor. She, at the same time, dismissed all other appointments made by the council on grounds that they were made without consultation with the Education Cabinet Secretary and that no council meeting was held to approve the appointments. Inyangala has warned the University Council that the ministry will take action for violation of the Universities Act. Efforts to reach the University of Nairobi Council chairperson, Professor Amkwa Anangwe, were unsuccessful. Professor Anangwe had earlier written to the Education Cabinet Secretary in a letter dated May 5th, requesting him to finalize on the appointment of one Bitangen Demo as the next Vice-Chancellor. However, Professor Ndemo, in a new twist, withdrew his candidacy, saying he was no longer interested in the seat as it failed to comply with the due process. On Friday, the University Academic Staff Union took a swipe at the council for failing to follow due process in appointment of a substantive VC. WASU claims that the council is not properly constituted, lacking the requisite quorum to convene a meeting.
The council cannot meet. It's not properly constituted.
Yeah.
Another thing regarding this appointment is also that the process requires that there is concurrence between the minister and the council. So without the council chair cannot purport to have done the appointments on behalf of council because he is not the council.
Yes.
The council is a body, it's a board, and the chair cannot purport to be the board. He's only chairing the board.
With the clock ticking on Professor Hutchinson's expiring term, uncertainty looms large over who will ultimately star the University of Nairobi. Luis Nyaundi, KTN.